Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to Monday Marketing with Suzanne. I am so excited. This is week 8 of the More Exposure series, where I'm helping women in business explore different ways to get more exposure in their business and more focus on their business. I'm Suzanne Moore, and I help independent entrepreneurial women figure out the 2 to 3 things that they really need to be focusing on right now in order to bring more revenue into their business. So today I want to talk about 3 things you need in order to be speaking your way to success in your business, because we know that speaking is an amazing way to bring lots of attention to your business and to get that exposure, right? And by the way, if you are here, I would love for you to pop a note into the chat and just let me know that you're here. I love to know somebody's along with me. And if you come back and you see the replay, I'd love for you to share that too. So, 3 requirements for speaking your way to success in your business. The first is you have to have an incredible talk. And when I say that, you can start out and you can be speaking all the time. You can speak on several different topics. Any speaking is great exposure in your business. But where you really want to get to is having a very well honed, complete talk that not only entices people to know more about you, but also makes them say, gosh, that was such an incredible talk. I want to hear her speak again. Maybe I'm in a group that she could speak to. Maybe I'm running an event where she could be a keynote or a panelist, right? So you want to be completely honed. You want to have a lot of confidence in your talk. And you want to know that when you give it, it converts people to working with you, right? This talk should show your individuality. It should tell part of your story. And it should show that you are a leader in your industry, right? So you've got to take a stand in it and really show that you are different than everyone else who does something similar to you. So that's number 1. You've got to have an amazing signature talk. Number 2 is you really want to have a speaker sheet put together. So on that speaker sheet, you're going to want a professional headshot. You're going to want the description, the title of your talk or talks, because some people have multiple signature talks. So the title of your talk, the supporting marketing bullet points, or what someone gets, right? What are the benefits to hearing you speak? Because when you are reaching out to people and you are asking them, hey, can I speak at your event, uh, meeting, whatever the case may be, you want to be saying, I know that you want to bring in speakers who are going to provide something to the audience, and I as the speaker am really clear on what I'm bringing, and you as the booker are going to know that when I bring this to your audience, it is going to have clear benefit. So these are the benefits to my talk outlined for you. And by the way, if you book me, you already have the marketing material you need in order to promote the event, right? You want to have testimonials, or at least a testimonial on that speaker sheet. Ideally, that will be testimonials about you speaking, about someone who's seen you speak and has felt that you shifted the room, that people were clamoring for more, that your message was so clearly provided that they would want to see you again and again and again, right? Whatever the case may be, testimonials about your speaking and about your capabilities. If you've spoken in other places, it's great to include that on your speaker sheet. And of course, you want it to generally say who you are, what you do, and who you do it for, right? Because if you're applying to speak to speak somewhere and the audience doesn't match up, well, then it's not a good fit. It's not a good fit for you, and it's not a good fit for whoever would be deciding about having you speak there. And the last thing that you really, really need to have in place is a good speaker bio. So I used to have a podcast, and I would talk to people about being a guest on my podcast, and I'd say, great, send me your headshot and your bio, right? And of course, what the topic is and the marketing content that I'm going to need. And I would get bios that were like a full page long. And the problem with a bio that's a full page long, think about how long it takes to read that page of information when you're introducing someone. No introduction should be longer than about 50 words, because if it is, you've probably lost the audience already, and you don't want to lose the audience before you as the speaker actually get to start talking, right? So you need a speaker bio. It should probably be about 50 words, and somebody should be able to introduce you in about a minute, okay? So make sure that you work your bio to be the most crisp and clean and 50 words you can. And make sure it's something that catches attention, right? So something a little bit light or a little bit funny, or that shows your personality is okay in there. That's a lot better than like, where you went to college, or the degrees that you have. Not that those things are not important, but they're actually less important than getting a sense of who you are as you're starting your talk, right? Um, your bio is not your resume, and especially your speaker bio is not your resume. So remember that as you put it together. So 3 things you need. You need a great signature talk, at least one. You need a great speaker sheet, all put together, ready to send out at a moment's notice. And you need an excellent speaker bio that is around 50 words. If you need support in developing any of these, I would love to connect with you. Please grab a please grab a free strategy session. You can do that by going to schedulewithsuzanne.as.me. Again, schedulewithsuzanne.as.me. And if you have comments or questions that you just want to put in the chat below, I would love for you to do that, and I will come back by and answer them along the way. Okay? Have a great Monday, everyone. Take care.